Welcome back to the IBSP. Here's your host, Boxing News.
Canelo Alvarez has met with TURKI alesik in London. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And TURKI alesik and Canelo Alvarez have met up today in London. These guys had a meeting where they talked over a lot of things, most likely the Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez fight. That's a fight that they've been begging and asking Canelo Alvarez for. This is why they've decided to bend the knee to Canelo to try to get this fight done. This is something TURKI alesik and Terence Crawford has been chasing and begging Canelo Alvarez for. And what's interesting is Canelo Alvarez is in London for the annual Ring Magazine Awards, which is now owned by the Saudis and TURKI alesik. So it makes perfect sense that Canelo Alvarez met with him in London to sort this out, to talk things through. Now, what's interesting is immediately after this meeting, immediately after this posting, Terence Crawford took to social media and put, "Remember what you said about me, winking face," implying that Canelo Alvarez said something disrespectful or insulting about Terence Crawford. But that makes no sense, because when you think about everything that Terence Crawford has said about Canelo, he's been the disrespectful one. Think about this. Terence Crawford said that Canelo Alvarez was ducking black fighters. You remember that? You remember Terence Crawford said, and his team, Terence Crawford's team, Brian Bomack, said that Terence Crawford would beat Canelo like they did Errol Spence. Not only that, Terence Crawford said out of his own mouth that Canelo Alvarez is one-dimensional and he only has to worry about his power and his size. That's it. He doesn't have to worry about Canelo's skills. He's not worried about his skills. His skills are nothing. He's talking about his power and his size, and Canelo's one-dimensional. So when you talk about, hey, remember what you said about me, he's basically saying Canelo's a basic fighter, no real skills, only has power and size, said he ducked black fighters, and Bomack is saying that, hey, Canelo Alvarez is going to get beat like Errol Spence did. So remember what Bud Crawford and his team have said about Canelo. Never forget that. Now, what's interesting is the fact that Terence Crawford came to social media and even said this is what's interesting, which could imply that a fight is in the works, or it could be announced very soon, or it could be happening. We don't know. I'm not going to say anything's official yet. We don't have word. Canelo has other options, so we don't know what's going to happen. But it looks like we're getting closer and closer to a Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford fight.